Hello and welcome to Somewhat Unbiased. Well, I thought I'd never see the day that Honda is doing this, but eventually it was going to happen because a lot of the young people nowadays prefer not to drive stick because it's easier to put the car on D and R. That's all. Because for me, I feel like when you know how to drive stick, you can drive literally any kind of car that you want. Literally, the possibilities are pretty much endless. Especially if you decide one day you want to get a motorcycle, those are manuals as well. I know they make some automatics, but it's rare. Majority of them are manual, where you go like up, down, whatever. I don't know how to drive a motorcycle. I'm just saying the possibilities are endless. So it looks like Honda is decided to go ahead and take away some of their stick shifts. So they're taking away the well. First, let's get through the meat and potatoes on this. So first, they got rid of the Accord, and then I'm sorry, the Accord Coupe because that wasn't selling. People like extra room. The market has actually been expanded to where CRVs and crossovers are selling like hotcakes. So therefore, Honda wants to sell more of those. So they decided to get rid of the coupe for the Accord, and then they got rid of the coupe for the sedan for the Civics, and then they got rid of the stick shift for the Accord, and then now for 2021 they actually got rid of the stick shift for the LX version of 2021 Civic. So expect the same thing for 2022 with the new redesign of the vehicle. Don't expect the sedan, the base model one, to come with a stick shift. That's gone. Like it's bye bye. If you want to get one with a stick, you have to get an older model, either a 2020 and below, if you want that a stick shift. So like if I go straight to the Honda's website, these are the my 2021s, and then you go to Civic sedan. As you can see, the coupe is gone. They only have sedans now, sedans and crossovers. And as you can see right here, it still comes with that 158 horsepower 2-liter turbo. I was gonna say turbo. No turbo there. Um, as you can see, the only option that's available is a CVT. Blah. But usually the manuals are cheaper, but now it starts off at about 21,000 or $22,000 with destinations, etc. But the only two versions that hasn't been touched for the manual is the I'm pretty sure they haven't touched it. Don't you dare, Honda. The Sport Touring, the hatchback, that one is still stick shift. I think there's an option for that, and the SI. So you can get the manual for a sedan, but you have to upgrade to the SI, which is, a little bit more money, but it's still worth it. I think it is. It's still well worth it. So if you enjoy driving a stick, you might have to upgrade to the SI, at least the 2021 SI, because that one is still available in stick shift, as well as the hatchback. I prefer the hatchback because it gives you more room compared to the sedan as well as the coupe. Obviously, you get more room there, but the sedans, this is your only choice, is a 6-speed manual transmission, 205 horsepower, 1.5 liter turbocharged engine with 6-speed manual transmission with Honda Sense standard across the board. So you might have to pay an extra $3,000 to get the SI, which is well worth it, and you get a lot more power. But if you don't want that 1.5 liter turbo, then you could get the basic model, but you're only getting the CVTD and R. Yeah. Or you could just drop like $10,000 and get yourself a Type R and be happy with your purchase, and that'll be it. Anyway, so this is what the article is saying. I don't know. I think I got way ahead of this article. I don't even know if there's a point to reading it now, but let's do it anyway. Honda was one of the few automakers continued to offer manual transmission in segments where others didn't, but no one wants to drive cars with manual transmission anymore. I do. I still buy manual transmission, which is it's very very fun to drive. Which is why the Accord lost the manual transmission for 2021. Following in the footsteps of its brother, Honda announced changes for the 2021 Civic sedan, and the compact vehicle is following suit by being automatic only. Wah, wah, wah. With the Civic Coupe officially being dead by 2021 model, which kind of makes no sense because 2022 you're having the redesign, you're only going to be sedans, but 2022 is not here yet. The redesign hasn't happened. Why did they kill it off for the 2021 year when it's still the same look as the 2020? There's no difference in changes. But why did they decide to make that change now? I don't know. But I think it has to do with the sales figures. Maybe they didn't sell as many coupes as they wanted to for my 2020s, and that's why they decided to get rid of it and save money on manufacturing. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what your thoughts are. Anyway, continue on with the article. The changes will only affect the sedan next year. For 2020, the Civic sedan was available for 6-speed manual transmission for the sport trim. Going forward, looks like the sedan will only be available with a continuous variable automatic transmission, CV trash. Compared to 2020, ditching the 6-speed manual sees pricing for 2021 sports sedan go up $1,000 because of that CV trash. All right. Last year, the 2020 Civic Sport started at $22,755, including destination, with a 2021 model with CVTs priced at $23,000. That's a steep upgrade there. Honda, come on. It used to be, back then, Honda used to be affordable family, like it didn't cost very much for you to get in a Honda, as well as the Toyota Corolla. But now, with everything that's going on, obviously the inflation, blah, 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 prices go up because obviously they have to make a profit, whatever. Anyway. Comparing sport trims with CVT against one another reveals a more modest increase of just $250 for 2021. Yay! The 2021 Civic hatchback, which is already listed on Honda's official website, looks like it will continue to be available with a manual transmission for sport and sport touring trims. Yeah, just get that instead of the sedan if you want manual. It's fun, trust me. I can attest to the statement that it is fun to drive a stick shift. If you do not know, now you know. And another benefit, not a lot of people know how to drive stick shift, so your chances of your car getting stolen are very, 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 I don't know why my voice just changed, but very, very little. Because the new kids nowadays don't know how to drive that shit, dog. So you're good. Oh, jeez. Anyway, cracking myself up here. With a redesign on the horizon, 2022 Civics, if you haven't seen all my other videos, maybe I will leave a link in the description for you to go check them out. They're very, very good, informative videos just for you. Yeah, go check it out. I'm looking at you. What are you doing? Just kidding. Anyway, let's finish this video up. It's taking a little bit longer than I wanted to. Continue to offer a manual with a model. One thing is for sure, while the Civic Si is taking a break for the 2021 model year, it will return with a manual transmission when it's redesigned for 2022. A manual transmission has been a hallmark detail for Si for generations, being the sporty driver focused more in the lineup. We're expecting the Si to have a manual transmission as standard. And if they ever decide to put a fucking CVT on that, I'ma fucking lose my shit. Apologize for the cursing. That's just how upset I am, or will be, because the SI has always been manual transmission, and it is amazing vehicle. Even though we have moved to the 1.5 turbo, but that is okay. It's a small engine, GDI, blah blah blah. Oh, anyway, it's still fun, and you should get one if you have not purchased an SI before. Bye.